We would like to see most of the human race killed off because it is unworthy. It is unworthy of the gift of life.
I don't care what society thinks. They're nothing anyway. They're no better than me.
Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated? Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. See all this and more when you see on stage, in person, that crazy mix-up.
I like being set apart from people. I like to be hated.
Safe Word with Jason Rouse.
I'm going to keep an eye on this because.
How much have we already talked about this this logo, Jason, on the podcast? How many people have just...
No one's ever even brought it up.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no one's brought it up.
It's bullshit.
I got to change it, though, but it turned out all right.
I love it.
It's a good one. But you also, like we were talking earlier, it's very band logo.
Well, it's band logo. I don't know any bands that would put the ball gag in its mouth.
You know what? Now I think of it, it could pass as a Slipknot.
It would be like a cigarette if it was a band logo.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No one does gag ball.
Yeah, no one really does a ball gag for a logo.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. Jason Rouse here and my guest, Davey Jackson, which I don't think is your birth certificate name.
It's not.
It's not.
It is not.
Where do you guys get off with your
I just go by my
SoundCloud aliases?
I go by my middle name because my real first name is just too cool.
I sense a little sarcasm there.
No, it's Jason Jackson. Like,
oh, that's
no
great.
one wants to. Yeah,
no
one wants
Jason.
to hear that.
Jason Jackson's pretty good.
It's a like the alliteration is just like, you know.
I think you deserve to be Jason Jackson.
You think I deserve it?
Jason Jackson. That sounds like
I didn't want to get confused with you.
No, that you definitely. There is some people that share the same name as me, and I feel bad for them. My heart goes out to them because you know that every shithead goes, I know a Jason Rouse. This guy's a real shit.
Yeah, we hate him.
yeah. I feel sorry for all the other Jason Rouses, probably Rouses in general. Where's San Antonio? Look,
I don't like the way you said that at all.
I'm saying
the
it like,
face that you made, the inflection.
Listen,
all of it was so disrespectful.
No, and I'm saying this not out of disrespect, but as somebody who's, first of all, it looked very familiar.
San Antonio?
San Antonio is probably the Hamilton of Texas. Hamilton is a steel town about an hour outside of Toronto.
Okay.
And it's probably 500,000 now.
I don't know if we ever made steel there. Although the part of San Antonio that you were in
look like they make steel. It was industrial wasteland.
They looked like coal
sketchy.
Miners without the coal.
Yep, great barbecue in the front, but it was so G'd out I was afraid to ask for any.
Dude,
it looked great.
The specific street that y'all were on, I have seen so many drug deals go down on that street. As a matter of fact, I was there last night, right? At the gas station on the corner, there was someone in a Chrysler 300M, the Bentley looking one,
okay,
with the biggest rims I'd ever seen, selling baggies of heroin just straight out the window. Zero concern for.
It's not a residential neighborhood.
No,
by far.
No,
it's pretty industrial.
Well, it's residential for crackheads.
Yeah,
a lot of crackheads over there.
Now. What was the building called? The asylum?
The Psycho Asylum.
Psycho Asylum.
Yes.
Is that a nightclub or is it a...
haunted house.
Oh, really?
It used to be a haunted house.
Wow.
One of the most popular in San Antonio.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, yeah.
Texas is big on having the shit scared out of you.
Oh, yeah.
They
love
a good explosion or any kind of, Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Exactly.
How awful is that as a tourist attraction that you're associated from... a horror film from the late 70s.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know Ryan Reynolds was in that, fellow Canadian, right?
Most definitely.
No.
And you know what? The remake Not that bad.
No, it was great.
Not that bad. Not
I loved
that bad
it.
at all. I want to hate Ryan Reynolds.
That's what I was waiting for.
we all want to hate, but he's Canadian.
He's such a nice guy with a punchable face, like such a punchable face, handsomely punchable.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just want to hit him in the head with a shovel.
I think if he'd been born in the U.S., he would have been punched in the face.
He would be insufferable if he was born in the U.S. 100%.
His Canadian humbleisms. Humbleisms?
Sure.
I'm just making up words here on the safe word. I keep thinking that's pink, right? That's pink?
I can't really tell.
Fuck.
It looks like it wants to be red, but I'm pretty sure it's pink. Is it supposed to be red?
It's supposed to be red.
Huh. I think your TV's fucked up.
I think I'm fucked up.
I think we did way too much DMT before we started this episode.
The old tickle trunk here.
Playing the tickle flute. Oh, there it is. That was a pretty weak little cloud.
That was the one. Do you want me to do a big one?
Yeah,
Fall flat?
let's do a bigger cloud.
But what's in yours? Pineapples?
Various and sundry chemicals.
Can I smell it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it smells like maple syrup almost.
It smells like maple syrup and popcorn, right?
Is that it?
That's what it is. It's caramel popcorn.
It's called Canadian movie theater.
It's called Canadian semen. That looks like a better drag. Okay, that one was more respectable.
I usually do a triple, but I don't want to get all caned out before the end of the end of this. Where I just fell flat. Oh, there's ice water in here. Cheers. A lot of people think I found these in the elevator because there was cat hair in them.
Yeah.
And blood and a Band-Aid.
I don't think I want to drink this.
It's
It
ice.
makes me so nervous.
There's no cat hair in it. No, that's fine. Oh, you got Red Bull.
I do have. Well, actually, no.
I 12 ounce. How many of those?
I killed all of it.
Like a lot of people that.
I have my own water, Jason. I don't trust your water.
A lot of people don't even make it. They come here and they go, I got to get out.
You know what? I just remembered I have a thing that I have to be at urgently.
You know what? I've had some ladies on the show.
Okay.
And either they blank me, ghost me about being a guest on the show because I don't think they can grasp what is in there. It's not bad
What?
because sometimes there's some weird stuff happening in my place.
Oh, I thought you meant in the cup for a second, but you're just talking about in your apartment in general.
Yeah, in my house,
In your
the
house.
studio here.
Yeah. Studio, house,
House,
apartment, condo.
Puppet show.
Yeah.
There were some nice ladies by the pool.
There were some nice ladies by the pool.
I've never even been near the pool. I've never gone into the pool.
You look
area.
like you get a lot of sun, though.
No. I'm out in the sun. I don't really, I can't handle the direct sunlight.
What people can't see past these studio walls is the two sofas that you have, both with pentagram blankets laid ever so gently across them.
Yeah, there's some stuff that happens over there if it's not good.
Yeah. And you have a sex Ouija board.
Oh, that was a gift. That was another gift. Like I said, some people bring over things, whatnots.
So
Gifts of it's all spiders and roadkill in here.
Oh yeah, well none of it surprises me. None of it surprises me because the first time I met you, it was outside on the streets of 6th Street, Austin. We were on 6th Street in Austin, and I was smoking a cigarette. You asked me if you could have one, which I generously obliged.
Thank you.
Yeah, very nice guy.
Oh, okay. Sometimes people follow it up with, then you took a shit against the wall. Because that happens a lot.
No, but we had probably like a 20-minute conversation, and by the end of the conversation, you were asking me if I'd ever been to Europe.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, I've been to Europe before. And he goes, well, but have you ever been to like Sweden or Denmark or like real Europe?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I haven't been there. And well, look, I'm from there. I'll be doing shows there. You should come with me. Do you have a girlfrind? Actually, no. You said, do you have a wife? Do you have a wife? And I said, no, I have a girlfriend. You're like, well, she can come with us for the first week. And then you send her home. And you spend about a month on the road with Uncle Fuck.
Yeah.
You said it very aggressively. And that's when I went back inside.
Yeah, you got to run from that kind of fun. You know, it's I like being on the road. I like being on a pirate ship and people come aboard for a bit
for a bit.
Yeah, you can't have kids and be anywhere near my boat.
I 100% agree with that.
My friends that have children and stuff,
You're not allowed around them, are you?
I'm cool with kids.
Legally, I mean, you're not allowed.
I've had to have the police come a couple of times to some family dinners, but nothing. Yeah, the police came.
The police came to a family. I was going to wait for you to finish your thought,
because
but
of me,
I feel like we're stuck on that.
I had a friend, a comedian friend, and him and his wife invited me over to dinner, and I'm a playful person, and I know the kids are. I can be the puppet master. I can get the kids to scream and yell, and I literally take away the parenting skills.
I don't like that we're talking about your friend's children on the Safe Word podcast.
No, this is a true story. I was hopping around the house like a dinosaur.
Okay.
Raptor.
Velociraptor. Yep.
And doing
Classic.
very physical hopping, and it was very dramatic. So much so the kids couldn't believe that this maniac was allowed to run free in their house, probably doing things that they'd never even.
They were shook.
These kids were homeschooled.
Okay? Oh.
And now Beetlejuice is in their living room going bananas. Well, the screeching and the screaming, parents present, not only that, the father filming the whole thing, laughing. The parents are dying. The kids are going bananas. I'm aggressively chasing these kids to the house as a dinosaur. They're screaming and yelling and crashing over stuff. The neighbors call the police. Think that the kids are getting
First of
beaten.
all, what kind of snitch neighbors do your family members have?
This wasn't my family. This is why I
okay.
don't do this thing. I
got you.
I don't go to too many families.
Was this in America or Canada?
This was in Studio City in Los Angeles.
Are you serious? Yeah. What a bunch of bitches.
I think they had a beef with their neighbors.
Oh,
so in some form, so they just kind of.
This was just an excuse for them to call the cops.
And this screeching and screaming was because I do all these yelling.
And then when the cops got there and saw you near children.
Not only that, first of all, I go outside to have a cigarette past the security gate.
Okay.
I'm standing up there, about 5-6 police cars pull up. I'm just sitting there, I'm watching all these police cars, and they go, "Did you hear someone screaming in there?" I go, "Yeah, there was some yelling a little while ago." And they go, and they're pulling on the gate, right? And they're going, "Do you know how to get us in there?" And I go, "Yeah, I got the key here." And they go right in. Now, my friend's door is the first one through the gate. So the security gate, now they're banging on the door. And
why did you let them in?
I didn't know what the deal was.
You never let cops in. Oh, they have to have a warrant.
They had a security gate. I knew that they could get in through the gate. Yeah, they were supposed to have a warrant.
Yeah, 100%.
First of all, I was out of it. Okay. I could barely hold
little backstory
fork at dinner.
I was chasing around these kids.
Yeah, I was having a cigarette.
PCP.
Yeah, my hand shaking, puffing a couple darts. They bang on the door. I'm watching this. They make the kids lift up their shirts.
Oh, to see if there's bruises?
Yeah. No, so the cop could get a hard on. Yeah. It's to see if there was bruises, you weirdo. Wow.
Something a lot of people don't know about cops.
Yeah, they can't get a hard on unless they see your back. That's why they're always beating up people. They just want to see you face down, ass up.
All they want to see is your back.
Show me your skin back.
Love those back straps.
Look at that. Can you eat back straps?
Human back straps? Of course.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Where,
like a tartar.
How much
backstrap tartar
human flesh do you think you've consumed in your existence unknowingly? How many wheelbarrows of just...
That's actually kind of a scary thought. Because, like, you can say, like, yeah, I've never had sex with a transgender person, right? But I've been blackout drunk a lot.
Yeah. In Holland.
Yeah.
With 2 guys.
With a bunch of dudes.
I had sex with prostitutes. Actually, a hooker that was dressed like a cop. And
she has to see your back.
She had to see my back. I got yelled at in about 3 different languages with these.
Was that part of it?
No.
Part of the prostitution experience?
It was the biggest waste of money I've ever had.
That's a shame.
And it was all my fault.
What country was this in? Holland?
Yeah, this is in Amsterdam.
Okay.
In the red light district. And
lady cop prostitute, that's pretty hot.
Yeah, there was 2 of them, and I was just smoking joints walking up and down the canal. and enjoying the scenery, watching tourists kind of pull their families up to look at the windows. Oh, the hoeren.
Oh, is that the sweet or what Dutch word for whore?
Yeah,
Hoeren.
hoeren. I'm mispronouncing it, but it's hoeren.
I'm gonna keep that one in mind.
Hoeren.
If you hear me calling you a hoeren, you know I'm just saying you're a slut.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. though. Whore is a gig. A
No, like it's a
slut-
job, like a
slut is a home wrecker.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that sloot in Dutch?
No, sloot means sloot on sloot. Sloot in sloot, I think, is sail in Danish.
Remember that guy Joran Vandersloot?
Guy who hung himself?
No, the one that killed that Natalie Holloway girl.
Who's
And-
Natalie Holloway?
I think it was Natalie Holloway. He
Actress?
killed her. No, she was just like some tourist that he murdered and got away with it. And then he went and murdered some other people too.
And got busted.
Yeah, he went to jail. Or no, he got off on the Natalie Holloway thing.
They
and then
caught
I
him
think
on the DNA later.
No, he just got fully away with that one. That one he just got fully away with.
He never got arrested for the murder.
He got arrested. And he went to court and got away with it. He beat the charge. Yeah.
No DNA. Have you done the 26andMe?
Oh, I'm not doing that.
No.
Absolutely not.
No, my
You're not
buddies.
gonna-
No.
I'll be connected to way too many kids
Yeah.
and way too many crimes.
Oh, can you imagine the school bus that's going to pull up at your front door of like same eyebrows on all the girls?
Yeah, right.
Just like, oh, we're not
They
even
all
need
have
a-
this slit right here.
Yeah. Maternity test will not be, won't be necessary.
No, that's definitely yours.
Well, you're 37. You must have had a couple abortions.
No, I avoided that for the most part. I don't know how you say no for the most part, but yeah, no, I've managed to avoid that.
Your mother loves you.
That yeah, that's true too.
That helps.
That is true.
That will keep
I
babies.
hope and pray she does not watch this.
Your mother is watching. We're streaming live.
We're
to
streaming to her living room
I've
right
got my
now.
phone on FaceTime to your mother's living
I don't know how
room.
you got connected with my mom.
Well, your parents must have been happy that you gave up heroin for comedy.
You would think so.
Oh,
You would
really?
think, yeah.
How bad
yeah.
has the shows have been going?
I grew. So you mentioned that your friends' kids were homeschooled.
Yeah.
And I know you grew up like kind of religious.
Yeah,
Spent some time in a cult.
sure.
Very similar background for me.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, hey, as long as we don't know you're doing crack, like we're okay with it.
Uh-huh.
But as soon as we find out you're telling dirty jokes,
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, I had a conversation with my mother when I was still doing open mics. She's like, "Why are you saying all these terrible things for?"
Why do you keep talking about your butt?
Yeah, I know. It's like, why? Where are you getting? I go, this is not for you. It's for these other scumbags.
Yeah, exactly, Mom.
The
Like
one-
I'm just appealing
Oh, to a 1% group.
to all these degenerates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People with characters, I like to call you folks listening and watching at home. Well, you were in a band. You must have been on the road for long periods of time.
Yeah, I did some touring. That was fun. But
In the U.S.?
all in the U.S. I was supposed to go on a tour of Asia, but I got kicked out of the band.
Yeah.
For opiates.
Were you the Dave Mustaine of... Because, singer of Megadeth got kicked out of Metallica.
Yeah, but that wasn't. It was for drinking, right?
I think on paper...
Okay,
I
all
think
right,
Dave
fair enough.
was. I think Dave was a hair. I read his biography. I didn't know
How bad it was?
not only how bad it was, how long. He's only been clean for like 6 or 7 years.
Is that true?
Yes.
Oh my god. Well, that's like
And he
Anthony
goes-
Kiedis. No one really knew that about Anthony Kiedis either.
When you're rich though, and you're getting the good stuff,
That's it.
but you can't quit. You can, but when the money runs out, I don't know. I like to be a little more present.
You haven't done enough good heroin then.
No,
You know,
I've only
you wanna-
smoked it, and no, but that's the thing. It's just I'm interested in struggling through this existence, opposed to being in a wave pool.
Oh, you know what? Being in a wave pool, that's a great analogy for kind of how it's like you're asleep in a wave pool.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sleeping in a wave pool is a great way to describe it. Yeah.
it's between a womb and death.
See, I've always used the analogy, like think about what it feels like floating in outer space, right? And you're just getting licked by 1,000 baby puppies.
Yeah,
That's what it feels like.
Yeah.
But a sleep in a wave pool is a close second.
Yeah. Because it is, your experience of it is probably, it's this, right?
And time passes so fast.
Yeah, there could be a car accident right in front of you, and your eyes wouldn't open.
Yeah. Oh, that's
how disconnected you are.
That was the greatest thing about it, is you don't have to feel anything.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. As like the first time I did, I was like, oh, this is why they do this. All right.
Do you have an older sister?
No, I have all younger siblings.
And is there a Stephanie in the family?
No Stephanies, as a matter of fact.
Is there an ST in the family?
ST.
STEP.
No.
No. All right.
Are we going for like a stepsister, or what's the
is there a
STEP?
step-
No,
is there a
no
stepsister?
step, no.
No, in any of the names. Anyway,
No.
we'll come back to that later.
No, I don't. I mean, no. No, I was trying to think middle names too. No, nothing.
Steven.
Steve, no STP, no STEPs. Now I'm really curious.
STHEP.
Statip?
Nothing.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We'll come back to that in a while.
All right.
Shooter, want any Band-Aid juice?
No, I'm gonna continue sipping on my bottled water that I'm pretty sure you didn't have time to roofie.
No, there's no roofies. Have you ever done roofies?
I've roofied myself. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done that. I actually, funny story. I got roofied here in Austin twice, at 2 separate bars. The first
on 6th Street.
Well, yeah, actually, yes. One
Isn't
of them
that
was
weird?
Oh yeah, fucking crazy. No, one of them was on West 6th Street. I'm not going to name the bar because I actually am friends with.
Is the West near the Kung Fu Saloon?
That's West 6th.
That's West.
correct.
So I'm in the right end.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the cleaner part of 6th Street.
Yeah, it's.
And when I
after
say that,
you-
it's a different kind of scum.
yeah, after you graduated college, then
So
you
much
get to
hot
go.
ass. Like the girls down there, it's out of control. I don't go down there.
It's a dangerous place to be if you're trying to be a respectable human
I
being.
wonder what the reported sexual assaults that happen over the course
In
of
Austin?
In Austin, let's scale it down to 6th Street.
Okay.
Just on that street, 100 a weekend,
I mean,
at least 100.
no, I feel like so many people are really respectful on 6th Street. I mean, it's chaos, but it's. I feel. I just love.
How many people I've seen take a shit on the sidewalk? Look, I ain't
All right.
hating. I ain't
Shitting
hating.
is different. Like, that's just good, clean fun.
First of all, you're from San Antonio. 6th Street looks like
Yeah.
Vegas to you. I've seen where you live. It's not that nice.
Well, you were
I
in
know, I was in the bad part. I
crackhead
know.
neighborhood.
Yeah, it's called San Antonio.
We thought you'd like it. We're like, where can we put Jason Rouse?
I was honestly
crackheads?
I was so stoked with the area. That must things will be busier in September.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And especially like you guys didn't really venture into the downtown area or the Pearl area of San Antonio.
The Pearl.
The Pearl. So when you see Dave Chappelle taking selfies in San Antonio when he visits,
Yeah.
he's at the Pearl.
Okay.
And that area
Is it
nice.
Oh,
It's
okay.
real nice.
Oh, listen, I'm sure. Look at first of all,
Yeah, listen to me defending San Antonio so
I get
hard.
it. I'm from Hamilton, and there's no defending. It's like you better give me distance because I was going to attack you anyway. It's a. Have you seen the movie Gummo?
Oh, yes,
That's-
but a long time ago,
That was
and
my
I don't
childhood.
remember it.
That was pretty much that's what it was like growing up in the city.
Dude, who was in that movie? Or no. It was who directed it. It was the
Harmony
yeah,
Korine.
yeah. It was that child prodigy director, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Did you see his Letterman appearances?
Yes,
So Letterman
good.
told him to go home and have a shower.
yes.
I think he wrote Kids, but he
Yeah.
didn't direct
No,
it.
he wrote and.
Okay.
Oh no, you might be right about that. Actually,
It's
no,
one
I feel
or
like
the
he
other.
directed it. I
And
feel
then-
like he directed it.
His girlfriend is like also a weirdo artist.
Yeah.
Who did a film called TV People or something. It was this
think I've seen that
very arty garbage people.
Garbage
trash
people.
people. Trash people. Garbage people or trash people. And it's online. You can find it on YouTube. And it's very weird.
Dude, his Letterman appearances were so uncomfortable.
Not quite as uncomfortable as Marty McFly. Not Marty, not From Charlie's Angels.
Oh, Drew Barrymore?
No, the villain from Charlie's Angels.
Oh.
Christopher
Walken?
No, Christopher Talken.
Christopher Talken.
No, Christopher.
I've never seen the movie.
You've never seen
Charlie's Angels?
Yeah,
bro.
Okay, Back to the Future.
Okay. Oh, Doc in Back to the Future?
No, Marty's dad.
Jesus, what are we? Shit. Yeah, because he was in the Rat movie too. Oh my God. He's the weirdest looking dude.
Yeah, he tried to kick Dave in the head.
What?
Didn't you ever see that? He's wearing flares and his hair's all over. He's like some 60s, and he does
like a roundhouse?
A roundhouse
At Dave
at his desk, and then go to commercial. Yeah, Christopher.
Oh my God, it's right on the tip of my tongue too. We have smartphones.
He does slideshows.
It's the amazing thing about modern technology.
He goes to garage sales and buys people's old photo albums, and then does slideshows and talks about them.
What?
Yeah,
I haven't
it. Christopher.
Everyone watching this is just gonna be like, "You fucking idiot!" It's Christopher.
Your mother's pulling out her hair right now watching this. Like, fuck.
You know I love that movie.
What was the catalyst from music to comedy? They always have that analogy: comedians want to be rock stars want to be comedians.
Yeah.
You just couldn't let go of the light.
Yeah, definitely
You
ego.
needed the spotlight.
Definitely that. Yeah, I'm just a narcissistic fuck. That's
I want to see some of your band promo shots.
Oh,
How old are those?
so old.
Yeah.
So I'm 37.
Yeah,
and so that was really the catalyst.
27.
No. I the last band that I really went for it was like 31. I feel like, and then I realized at that point, like, you're way too fucking old to be doing this, dude. Like the only chance you have to continue doing music is writing music for other people.
Yeah, jingles.
You know. Yeah, well,
Commercial stuff
I
or
would
something.
never do that.
No.
Absolutely. No, like
If you had a mortgage, you would.
if I had a mortgage.
There's some guys that hang on to it. Well, I'm still in the business, but
Yeah,
I'm writing
they're not,
Pop-Tart
though.
commercials.
Everyone laughs at them and makes fun of them.
Yeah.
And calls them sellouts and
Yeah.
pussies. Yeah. I didn't want to be that.
You don't want to be a sellout?
I don't want to be a sellout pussy. No.
What happens if you get an opportunity to sell right out? You get a deal with Nickelodeon.
That's the same question like, would you suck a dick for $1 million,
They
you know?
scrub all your media down
Right.
so that you can be a full house Mickey Mouse Club key holder.
Okay.
And they're giving you like, it's millions.
It's millions,
It's millions.
but I have to basically just read a script.
This is a 15, it works for Saget,
Oh.
right?
I mean, but he transitioned back to doing whatever he wanted to.
He did because he did a very dirty act.
That's right.
He had to. It's like Pee Wee Herman jacking off in the theater. I think that kind of killed his childhood.
Kramer saying the N-word. Yeah, no, it's all the same, right?
Kramer meant that. That was literally. I've been living in Los Angeles for less than 3 months when that kicked off.
Were you there when it happened?
I was there the day before and the day after.
Oh my God. What was the fallout like the day after?
Well, first of all, it was like, wow, Michael Richards is doing stand-up around town. Improv. Laugh Factory'd show up, Comedy Store. Mostly the improv.
Right.
And he would, he'd grab a woman's purse.
Just as a bit? Or because he was hungry?
Yeah. And he was talking about women and banging prostitutes, and people were just seeing the Kramer thing fall away.
Yeah.
And he'd run long and bomb. And that was his right to bomb, but not to run the light. Everybody runs the light, and I'm sure you've run into it. Every other shithead from both coasts are always running lights out here.
Actually, you know what I've noticed is the people from LA that come to Texas,
Don't?
they are very respectful about the light. Yeah.
Okay.
I've had a couple guys that showed up at, guest surprises at the Rock Box.
Yeah.
Crackhead, San
That's
Antonio.
because they're in fear of the headliner for whatever reason.
This was a showcase that I had these guys on. There was no
Okay.
headliner. And
All
they stopped early and jumped off and came right up to me like, I didn't go over my time. Then I was like, no, you still had 2 minutes. And they're like, okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Oh.
Yeah,
These
they
are
were-
guys are probably with something to lose.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll run into people with nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And it's just, no.
And they'll just go for it. Yeah.
There was a rash of that for a while. You know, Comedy Store would close at like sometimes 6 a.m.
Yeah, because people just get up there and do 2-3 hour sets, right?
Dave and Dane were, I don't know if it was a duel, but Dave would come in, do 6.5 hours.
Oh my God.
And Dane would come in and do 6 3/4 hours the next night. The shows
Do
were.
people just like, I would just get up and walk out and it would just be like a rotation of people coming through,
Most
right?
people are there for the spectacle. Like, how many people are going to say, I watched Dave Chappelle for 6 hours and for $20 and with 9 other people by the end of it, or 200 people,
That's
or
so
whatever.
true. That's so true.
You know,
I don't think I could do it though. I don't think I could sit in one place. I'm way too, no.
you're not that interesting.
Me?
Yeah.
To sit there for 6 hours?
Yeah.
Well, I will come across this fucking table right now.
No, I'm not that interesting.
No.
Like, if I took, look, I could probably get a year out of every. No, it's like every 5 years of my life is maybe an hour of material.
Okay.
So do the math. You know, I'd have to sit down and structure it out.
Yeah, but at that point, if you're doing 6 hours of material, it's not like structured material at all.
No, well, first of all, there's probably no material. Let's be honest. After the
But
first
I was
30
saying,
minutes,
I couldn't sit through 6 hours of. I love stand up, and I love Dave Chappelle. I don't think I could sit through 6 hours.
But you know what? If we were outside of the Laugh Factory having a cigarette, and I would go, "Hey, Dave's been coming in every week. I think he's going to drop another 6-hour set. Do you want to try and ride this horse with me?
Oh fuck!
And we'll sit through a 6-hour set."
If I was still doing heroin, 100%, 100%. Sober and like incredibly jacked up on caffeine.
No, because now you're you're helping the boat stay afloat.
I feel like I'm trying to. Yeah.
You being present. Look, Dave's going to do 6 hours in front of 2 people. He probably has done on many occasions.
Oh yeah.
Now, for you to sit through, look, I walked out of Cosby after he raped me.
Oh wow.
No,
You walked out of a 6-hour set that he was doing, or it was a 6-hour rape.
Bill, you're the first person to say rape on this show, by the way.
You said it first.
No, I don't use that kind of language in public. I am filthy. I think Austin is a little jarred by my presence.
Oh, they have a hard time with you, don't they?
They have a hard time with me just being in the city.
Oh, just in general, just your.
No, I'm saying it because this is the first time I've seen white girls in their 20s laughing in the last 10 years.
Is that real?
For real.
Why? So explain that.
There's a lot of cunts out. No, listen. It's been. I recognized that before I moved to New York, I was living in London, and the last 6-8 months that I was in London, I could feel a paradigm shift.
Okay.
In just things that I'd done in years previous, were now getting people were gravitating to certain subject matter and stuff, as opposed to the act.
Right.
It was like they were starting to isolate things, like
Okay.
like you
were experiencing the beginning of the woke wave.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
You would not believe how many people have cried in front of me screaming.
Just so offended?
Yeah. Just, I can't believe this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well,
I mean, because you are a very dirty comic.
I don't swear that much.
That's true. You know what?
No, it's
I
not.
have to give you that.
I think because it's not even that dirty. It's the way I do it.
Is it? Is that what it? Are you sure?
If I had to read some of this stuff on paper, it would be probably looked at as kind of remedial, low rent.
Your material?
in some forms, but I'm in it when I'm doing it.
I know you are.
I'm in.
You're in the zone.
I'm in it.
Maybe
I become.
Maybe it's that you don't realize what you're saying up there.
I don't.
Yeah, I think that's probably the easiest explanation, because for you to sit there and say, "Oh, it's not that offensive. It's not that dirty.
It's not.
It's not that. I don't swear.
I don't.
Yeah, but you talk about.
It's Texas though.
You talk about hate fucking dogs.
Whoa.
Like, yeah, I mean you do.
Whoa, not dogs.
Cats.
No, I don't fuck animals.
No, I didn't say you did it. I said you talk about doing it.
I don't think that's the worst, and I'd never heard a dog specifically.
I feel like you talked about that in San Antonio.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But also banging hookers was shit. No one ever thinks. No one ever goes, where's that girl? They're always thinking about the dogs.
Well, yeah, because dogs.
You don't think about
dogs actually have a soul.
Yeah, but then a hooker with getting banged with shit. Her father never pictured her getting log fathered with a condom over a frozen log. I don't know.
Yeah, but her dad probably never saw her anyway.
You have a girlfriend.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I love her very much.
I know,
and I would never let you anywhere near her.
Honestly, your girlfriend's probably safer with me than more than most.
Oh no! Not because I think you would, defraud her in some way.
No.
Just because I know what you would say.
I would say all kinds of crazy things.
Yeah.
She would have to go to some outreach program to.
No, she would come back to me and need to talk about it a lot. A lot.
You think that's funny? Well, no, not me per se, but there's an audience for that. Yeah.
No, I'd have to justify. Like, he's a comedian. Like, you have to. It's part of his art.
I'm sure if your girlfriend is the reason she's dating you is like she's also knows that you're up for outside of the box thinking. You're around comics.
True.
You have to be, and then in the arts, music, creatively, you're going to attract. It's not always nice.
It's not. But I'll also say that my girlfriend is not a huge fan of the comedy scene.
Great.
Yes.
Good
which
for
I'm
her.
actually.
That means she's better than you.
Yeah. Right? That's
Am
what
I
Keep,
right?
that's
Yeah.
what I keep telling you. Like, no, this is okay. If you were super into this, I'd be worried.
Yeah.
Not only that, she's very hot. And if she ever decided to do stand-up, she would, she'd be so famous
First of
so
all,
quickly.
Look at all the comics are trash.
Mm.
You bring, I don't even like bringing dates to my place of business.
Yeah, I can see that.
Porn stars
Okay.
is fine.
Prostitutes.
Prostitutes is fine.
Okay.
I'm not paying.
Right, obviously. That's part of the payment. It's like,
Yeah.
I'll give you $100 plus you can come do a show for free.
I'll get you. Here's 2 tickets to Yuck Yucks in Windsor, Ontario.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I agree with that though. Like not bringing your significant other or your the open micers I see bring these girls they're trying to impress to their open mic set, and I'm just like,
It looks like
fuck are you doing?
It looks like a feeding frenzy of sharks. They're just so parasitic and exhausting.
It's not even the attack on the girl. It's not. Well, because there is a lot of that. These desperate comics that have never seen a vagina. Just,
No.
It's
That's
more
why
so.
I asked you for a cigarette when I saw you. I was like, all right, what the fuck is this guy's story? He's standing upright. Your clothes are clean. You're kind of like posturing, but clearly I could see behind your eyes going, who doesn't smell like piss out on the sidewalk? Not in a pompous way, but as a concerned citizen.
Yeah, right. Yeah. No, just more so spatial awareness.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to have some piss person run into me.
No, and
you know?
those are the open micers.
Yeah, all of them.
Now, have you done the Kill Tonys? Did I see you in front of Antone's?
No, I've never done Kill
What's
Tony.
your problem?
I just
Are
haven't.
you going to be a Texas comedy promoter, or are you going to be a comedian?
I do need to get on Kill Tony, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
You're 100% right.
How could you live only an hour away?
I know, dude. I know. And you get that cool little book once you've been on.
Yeah.
That cool with the.
First of all, it's like if anybody who's been doing comedy, especially at the 2-year mark and beyond, that show is it.
See, and that's what I love so much about Kill Tony is because it is all about kind of like what you were saying earlier about supporting the community and exposing a gigantic audience to new talent, which is so cool.
People are getting blown up
Yeah.
on that show.
Yeah.
People are getting blown up. Like
Tony-
simple. Yeah.
Tony almost blew himself up on the show.
Yeah, but good. But that's the luxury of being a comic who's grown up in the Comedy Store. That's the most polarizing place to do comedy in the world. There's no room for horseshit.
No.
You're dealing with the Fight Club mentality of a place of, now you can squeak by and be a comedic actor who does stand up occasionally and has some famous friends and gets on a few shows or whatever it may be. But
That's not fun. I've seen that too.
yeah,
I've seen that.
we can name them.
Oh yeah, I can name like 3 of them right now. I will not. But it's so disappointing to watch them just completely eat shit on stage and then get congratulated as soon as they walk off. Great set. No, you ate a dick.
I know. I don't drink alcohol anymore because I say that all that time. I tell people I'm the first one. And listen, if there's anybody who knows how to bomb, it's me. I will sink the entire ship. I don't mind it. I try not to. My hardest.
I'm not doing this intentionally.
Yeah, but sometimes there's no recovery, and I'll be the first person to say, "Wow, that was fucking." And a lot of the times, people knows that it was, it had its moments, but it wasn't really a good show per se,
Right?
And that's fine.
Oh,
I'll try and work on it, and
I try to be brutally honest with myself. But I've got some like the guys that I surround myself with in comedy, they will flat out tell me, "Hey, what the fuck was that? That was horrible."
yeah,
The first time I did the Vulcan,
it's good.
Yeah.
Oh, did you bomb?
I didn't bomb
You
per
tanked.
se. Yeah, I just flamed complete. I exploded on stage. No,
Well, had you been a long period before you have you been on stage days leading up to that?
Oh yeah,
Just a bad day at the office.
It was just a bad day. Well, I wasn't really ready for the Austin. It had been a long time since I performed in Austin.
You got to get out of the state
Yeah, I do. I really do.
next September.
And I didn't even bomb. That's the thing. But that's how brutally honest my friends are. Is I had there was a middle part that just did not do well at
I'm
all.
so brutally honest with my friends that they don't talk to me anymore.
Yep. I'm so brutally honest. I don't have friends.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a great T-shirt. I'm so honest, no one likes me.
Yeah. I could see that. But I appreciate it.
I love it.
But it's also why I
love
won't
a
do a
good-
set in front of you.
A good hard truth. No, I wouldn't go elbow out of my way to cut you down. Yet I did say that to a comic after a music festival, and he quit comedy for 2 years.
What'd you say to him?
I said, "What were you thinking up there?" He just bombed at a music festival, a Reading Festival in England, in front of
dude.
10,000 people.
Poor guy.
I killed it.
It's hard enough at a music festival anyway.
Yeah,
It's
no.
hard enough.
Oh no, this is in Europe, so people were actually listening.
Okay, cool.
There
Okay.
was 5,000 people standing in a tent at.
I didn't even know they
12.
did comedy at Reading.
Oh, they've been doing comedy at Reading
had
for
no
years.
idea.
Glastonbury,
Interesting. Okay.
download every fucking music festival.
They've got comedians.
First of all, any English is a first language festival has it. They've been doing it for years.
That's cool. I would love to see more of that in the States, but I don't
They
think
heckle.
Yeah,
They-
the audiences
no,
aren't there
they
for
don't
it.
listen. I used to book some tours where I take 2 bands and 3 comedians
Okay.
and do it as a package. So the host would come up, introduce the first band would play, another band would play, then there was a break, and then the comedians would finish the show, or vice versa. If it was more of a rock audience, then we'd put the music at the end and the
Yeah.
comedy at the beginning.
Right.
It was interchangeable.
Make them stay.
Yeah.
They're stuck.
Yeah, exactly.
audience.
Whoever had the most draw went on last. So we could
We did a
compliment
couple open mics that way, and people loved it. So we would
with
just
some bands.
Yeah. We put some musicians between the comedians.
Yeah.
And it just lightens it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because if you're an audience at an open mic, you're seeing, 70% of the comics that go up there just fucking bomb or not even know what they're talking about.
Now,
right?
your venue
Yeah.
is great.
I love it there, man. I love it there.
Like, we won't talk about business. We're not going to talk about business.
We've done a bunch of big shows there, though.
It's a big show spot. No,
It's
it looks like
huge.
it looks like the set of In Living Color.
Oh, yeah. It
I
kind of
wait
does
for
actually.
J-Lo to come out
Right?
with the graffiti and the iron corrugated steel.
Uh-huh.
I do love the bathroom stalls.
Dude, great for Coke. Great for Coke.
I said I love the bathroom stalls.
What is it? There's like 10 of them along
Yeah.
that wall, right?
Yeah, they're
it's
like
just
troughs.
individual bathrooms, but they all have their own door, their own sink, their own
Are they
toilet.
open at the bottom so you can see a girl hang a rat?
You know what? I'm gonna put that in the suggestion box. I'm gonna do that.
Can we see the ankles? Well, somebody's legs shake while they crank one out. Just making room for your dick, Henry.
One of my buddies, he's an open micer, and at one of our open mic shows, he actually had a girl take him back into one of those stalls.
Fuck him in the stall.
No, she didn't have sex with him. She just she gave him a little beach.
I haven't had a fucking blowjob in a public restroom in a long time.
Same. So I'm not ashamed of that though. I don't feel like I'm missing out.
Well, you've been out. Yeah,
You know?
I do. I feel ashamed. I feel
Oh.
like I'm missing out.
See,
You have somebody at home that cares. How long have you been with your lady?
4 years.
4 years?
4 years. Yeah, I
That's
know.
the longest I've been around anybody.
Yeah, I know. It's actually kind of crazy. It's the longest relationship I've ever been in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many years older? Is she 36?
No, she is 30.
She's 30.
She's 30.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Oh, it's great. She's awesome. She's fantastic. Very smart.
Really?
Very
I'm
hot.
starting to feel jealous.
You should. People whose parents have died.
Totally.
Yes. 100%.
Violently.
Not even violently, just unexpectedly and like shockingly. You know, just
Okay.
like we never saw it coming. you
Yeah.
know?
Now I'm an orphan.
Right. Right.
And this guy will know how to please me.
Or at least make me feel even worse about myself so that I can feel something.
You know how many ex-girlfriends I've had that have hung themselves in their homes?
I'm going to guess 4?
7.
7.
7 different
That's got to be a
women.
record.
This is like we've been apart for a year or two.
Why do you think they hung themselves? Wait, did they survive? I forgot to ask that.
No.
Oh, okay. This was.
No, some of them have park benches and memorial
Oh,
benches. I go and sit on the benches sometimes.
I don't want to know what you. Oh, here it is. Go ahead.
And I come a little bit. I beat off on her bench and rock
benches-
back and forth.
You actually made the benches and put a built-in butt plug.
It's a sex swing in,
Yeah.
in memory of my
Electrically wired handcuffs.
Seward. Yeah, no, I've had a couple of attempted suicides in front of me.
Really?
Yeah.
Just because they were so obsessed with you?
I had to cut this one girl down because the noose had got around a necklace I bought her and I didn't want her to ruin it.
I don't.
Do you ever catch somebody trying to kill themselves and it gets you up the ante? Look, I shot myself and blew off side of my face. How do you? There's no botching. So if someone's hanging, you grab their legs.
Right.
Okay, like they
Right.
think, oh
And
no,
prop 'em
they're
up.
gonna try and save me.
Yeah.
You know, but no. But if you grab the legs and then lift up your legs and start hopping,
I was about to, and you just kind of fall?
no, you get your arms up around the waist, right? And then you put your leg up behind their knees.
Yeah.
And then you start hopping.
Yeah. Let's see if we can get this done a little quicker.
Yeah. And you elongate. And then you get a swing going.
Do you think
And then hop on the outswings.
that would
That
would be like a turn on for you?
neck breaking. I don't even know what turns
No,
me
not
on.
not the actual breaking of the neck. I'm just talking about the act of the assist.
I do think about it a lot.
All right. Yeah, it seemed like you had a pretty like detailed plan for it.
Yeah, I think there's something about that. Like I've had a hold of people with restraints on to pull them. Yeah, they almost died.
Wait, you had restraints on, or they had restraints
No,
on?
they had a restraint, a harnessy thing there, but it had a safety line.
Oh, so it was just like a gentle choke.
No, it
No.
almost broke their neck because the strap wasn't set up properly in the looseness of it. Yeah.
Where was this?
This is in a fieldy, like a hiking trail.
Oh.
And we'd set up a noose to do this snuff video. So we're back from suicide.
Yeah, we had to take a quick break because I was getting triggered, aka hard as fuck.
Do you have any triggers?
For what?
Like, how many years on the...
Oh, I've been sober. Oh boy, I've been sober for a while.
5 years?
More over 5 years.
Oh,
yeah, I think it's either 7 or 8.
It's probably why your relationship's working.
Yeah, it's probably why I'm such a healthy individual. Yeah, or it could be the relief. Well, I think my life is much better sober. Yeah, with some caveats. Yeah, there's definitely caveats there.
What's caveats?
Well, like exceptions.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, of course it's better. That's a terrible thing.
Well,
It's
for the most part, right?
those little dips in paradise, what my friends call it, tomorrow's fun today.
Yeah.
You're
yeah.
literally having next year's fun right now.
Yeah.
You can't pile up that much goodness and go on in the day.
It's almost like, yeah, it's a little bit too intense sometimes.
Too much.
Yeah.
It's too much. From a beautiful poppy flower.
That might be a trigger. Yeah.
Was that just a thing of convenience? Or was this as like I read some novels that really inspired me to be a great artist? I would have to be Was there something as romantic?
No, it was escapism for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. The first drug I ever did was cocaine. The first drug.
Yeah.
So I skipped all the prequels, didn't do any psychedelics, never smoked weed.
Was this because your social circles were musicians that
Yeah.
your introductions were a little more of a rock and roll status? Opposed
Definitely.
To, try these menthol cigarettes
Yeah,
to
hey,
make it crazy.
you know what is fun
Yeah.
is shrooms. No,
Yeah.
it was just like, hey, we've got a bunch of
Whoa.
coke. You want to do
Yeah.
this?
Somebody in the band's uncle was a biker.
Dude, I will never forget. I was at a birthday party for a girl, and it was a group of girls. They all stripped together. They were all strippers.
What?
Yeah, and I was close with them.
Naked?
Yeah. So it's this birthday party. They've got a giant slip and slide in their front yard, and everyone's just going down this thing totally naked.
You're 23 years old?
No, I think I was actually, probably 23, 24 at the time. Yeah. And I walk into the birthday girl's bedroom because we'd been going in there and kind of, doing drugs.
Yeah.
I walk in, and apparently her dad and his friend had showed up at some point. Her dad is in there with, I shit you not, at least a half ounce of coke. At least a half ounce of coke.
Yeah.
She's naked on the floor.
The daughter?
The daughter is naked on the floor. Her dad is sitting on her bed, blowing lines off a mirror, and she's just blowing it off of the floor.
Yeah.
Her and her dad doing coke together while she's is
naked.
completely naked. And obviously I joined in. You got to.
Yeah.
You got to at that point.
You funked her dad in front of her.
In front of her while she watched, and we all did coke off of each other.
That's the wildest shit. It's like,
Dude,
that picture of your life
yeah.
is enough to go, you know what? Dad doesn't know what he's talking about. Oh, yeah?
Check this out.
Yeah. This
Dude,
is in the hallway for a reason.
dude, that was the kind of parties and shenanigans I was getting into.
Yeah, excellent. Well,
It was great stuff.
I think that's a great way to end the show.
Oh, were we ending there on the stripper and her dad?
I
Hell
think stripper dad cocaine stories are fantastic. You're in town. I'm assuming you got a gig tonight.
I don't have a gig per se. I'll probably do some drop-ins.
Yeah.
Probably do a couple drop-ins. Yeah. Pauly Shore's in town tonight.
Pauly Shore
I opened
is
for
in
him
town.
last night
How was it in San Antonio
Yeah.
at the Rock Box?
at the Rock Box, fully sold out on a Tuesday night.
Good for you, man.
Pauly Shore is a powerhouse still.
Yeah. No, there's anybody who's selling out comedy tickets. Look, first of all, there's nobody selling tickets in the world. Never mind sold out shows.
That's very true.
Bands are just starting to make their push.
Just now coming back.
You're seeing listings for music festivals for next year, which I should probably talk about. I'm not leaving Texas. Let me rephrase that. I'm not leaving Austin. I'm not leaving the US of A until I think April next year.
Oh, so you're pretty planted here for the time being.
I'm honestly, I think I'm going to be here for at least 5 years.
Well, I love the fact that your studio is positioned directly over
Swimming
college
pool?
girl pool,
I
which
know. Is my
is
house
so creepy.
My house is pretty crazy.
It is crazy, and you are a creep.
I'm a total creep, but I can't. That's my smoking area. I can't help it. If
You know what? You could smoke off the back patio over here very easily.
there's no back patio.
There's a back patio. Don't let him tell you that there's a back patio that you could very easily smoke on.
This is Davey backpedaling because his girlfriend came up in the podcast and he's trying to be the moral high ground here. Listen, you'll be back on the needle in a week if I get the rattlesnakes out. what Davey Jackson,
Yeah.
IG?
Oh, at Davey Jax. DAVEYJAX. I'm also on TikTok.
Oh no, you are.
Yeah.
But you're over 30.
I know. But I am viral on that bitch.
Really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good for you.
You know, it's
I think we discussed that
yeah.
when we first. What were you doing? A character on TikTok?
yeah, I did some characters on there. I just did like some little jokey jokes.
Yeah.
Like TikTok jokey jokes. And it just kind of blew up. I actually stopped doing it for a while because I just got bored with it.
Yeah.
And then I picked it back up and sent off some more viral videos, and it's an easy way to sell tickets.
Excellent. Yeah. The first time I had ever been shown that was I
don't think you're allowed on there.
I'm not. I have an account, but selling tickets. Friends of mine have sold out theaters through Snapchat.
Mm-hmm. Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. It's crazy.
It's
Social
wild.
media is the way. It is the future. Well,
it's the now.
It's the now. Yeah.
It's definitely the now. It's big show business as we know it is finished.
Mm-hmm.
It is a podcast world we're living in, but always come out and see the shows. This Friday, I'll be at the Creek in the Cave.
Hell yeah. Love Rebecca.
I'm doing the 11 o'clock show. I think it's the Filthy show.
Oh, nice.
No. Sorry, my mistake. I'm at the Santa Cruz Theater on Friday.
Oh, wow. Never mind about all of that
Isn't
Creek
your
in the Cave
head
stuff.
on that flyer?
On the Santa Cruz Theater?
Yeah, that it looks like a head on a plate. It looks like your face.
Is it mine?
I think it's your face.
That could be. You know, I showed up on some gay porn sites back in the day.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not having sex. It was just like, here's this guy.
You
that's
were
the background.
You were a hot guy.
Not even. I was just a Twinkie looking motherfucker.
That isn't you?
Oh, that does look like me. That's actually
That's
like kind of freaky. With a if I had a mustache. I don't have a mustache.
but it kind of looks a bit like
It does.
It looks like you in 5 years.
5 years? Okay, that's being pretty
Yeah,
generous.
after your first divorce and your girlfriend's third miscarriage. You've taken a hard turn. Thanks for listening, everybody. Go to my Patreon. Go to my website. There's a bunch of new stuff. And check out Spare Parts on Amazon Prime. And my special's coming out on October 30th. I hope you enjoy it. Thanks again for being on the show. And thanks for listening, everybody. I hope to see you in some theaters and comedy clubs across the world. Europe, June, July, August.
Oh, yeah.
Is the plan. You're going to watch me do heroin for the first time in
On stage?
Copenhagen. I could do it on stage.
You could.
Would you compromise your sobriety by blowing it up my ass?
Oh.
Is that a moral dilemma?
No, I mean, obviously you can absorb drugs through the oral mucosal glands, but
Yeah.
I think if you do it fast enough.
I need this photo for the tour poster called Chasing the Dragon with Jason Rouse. And it's just you
Just shooting it up there.
blowing a...
Just the most violent boof of all time. Oh, that's a great album name. Violent Boofs.
Ooh. What's a boof?
That's when you do drugs up your butt.
Whoa.
Yeah.
We call that Wednesday. Thanks a lot, everybody.
society thinks they're nothing anyway. They're no better than me.
Until we hear the safe word, we will not stop.
Have you ever thought what it would be like to see a person's head amputated? Think of things so horrible that the human mind cannot imagine them. See all this and more when you see on stage, in person, that crazy mix-up.
I like being set apart from people. I like to be hated.
Safe word with Jason Rouse.